believes the driver may have suffered a medical issue. No people or animals were hurt. The clinic did reopen.
Also new at 10 tonight, federal prosecutors are asking that a Chicago police officer be sentenced to a year in prison for his conviction on charges related to the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Carol Cheriziak is currently on unpaid status with the Chicago Police Department. He testified that he did not vandalize anything and entered the Capitol through a window that was already broken. His sister was also convicted. Prosecutors want an 8-month prison sentence for her. They will be sentenced later this month.
Breaking tonight, the U.S. military launched another strike against Houthi militants in Yemen. Comes a day after the U.S. and Britain launched airstrikes against 28 locations. The Houthis have vowed to get revenge, raising the prospect of a wider conflict in an area already dealing with the Israel-Gaza war. The U.S. is taking action after months of Houthis' attacks on commercial vessels in the Red Sea. Busloads of people from the Chicago area boarded buses tonight, heading to the National March for Gaza. It's taking place tomorrow in Washington, D.C. The marchers have several demands, including an immediate ceasefire.
Still ahead tonight, a new request from the man accused of killing 2 teenage girls in Delphi, Indiana.
New video of the moments that door blew off a plane mid-flight as the investigation takes a new step forward. That was a door plug.
And Chicago police are asking for your help, releasing this video of gunshots fired during a robbery. We are getting a new look inside that Alaska Airlines flight after a door plug blew off the fuselage last week. The footage obtained today by ABC News was recorded by a passenger, and right now the entire 737 MAX 9 fleet has been grounded, and the FAA says it will not sign off on the inspection process for them to return to the sky until Boeing provides them with additional data. Tonight, the door plug involved in the mid-air scare arrived at the NTSB lab for further testing. The FAA also says it is planning to increase oversight of Boeing and audit production of the MAX 9 jetliner.
New at 10, attorneys for the man charged in the deaths of 2 teens in Delphi, Indiana, are requesting another prison transfer for their client. Richard Allen, currently in custody at the Wabash Valley Correctional Center near Terre Haute. He was moved there just last month over safety concerns, but now his lawyers want Allen moved again to a closer location. If he's not, they say their ability to represent him may be, quote, seriously if not fatally impacted. Allen's accused of killing 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German in 2017. His trial now set for October. President Joe Biden making a stop in Pennsylvania today to visit several stores and small businesses. The president's trip comes as he returns to campaign mode ahead of the November election.
The Republican presidential candidates are focused on getting their supporters in Iowa through the snow and bitter cold to the caucus sites on Monday. Nikki Haley canceling her in-person event on today. But Ron DeSantis still out campaigning. He has staked his entire campaign on a strong showing in Iowa. Former President Donald Trump was not in that state today. Our political reporter Craig Wall is headed to Iowa to cover Monday's caucuses. Live reports will begin on Sunday night at 10 o'clock right here on ABC 7.
Let's go back to Storm Tracker, giving us a live look at roads tonight. This is the Jane Addams in the Hoffman Estates Barrington area. You see mostly rain, but that's going to slick up. After tonight's snow, we have to brace for that bitter cold.
Meteorologist Cheryl Scott watching the changing conditions for us tonight. Cheryl.
Yes, the 1-2 punch, the rain, the snow, the heavy snow earlier, now transitioning into a much colder. The coldest air mass yet this season is on the way. A live look outside right now. You can see some low-level clouds here chopping off the top of some of our buildings. Still some fog possible into the evening. Right now, a little bit of a lull, but the snow is picking back up. Temperatures near freezing. They will continue to drop. Now, it's been an active day, a dynamic winter storm system. We started off this morning with a period of heavy, wet snow, and then that rain-snow line creeped a little bit farther to the north, keeping us predominantly rain throughout the afternoon. Now we're on the backside of the system. We're going to transition back to some snow showers. This is a long-duration storm event, but just to put things into perspective, some of you picking up over 6 inches of snow. Hoffman Estates, 8.5. Elburn, 8 inches. Naperville, 6.5. Officially at O'Hare coming in with 4.4, which makes it the biggest snowstorm since February 2nd, 2022. Midway, 5.3 inches. We still do have alerts on the map this evening. The storm warning in effect until tomorrow at noon. Winter weather advisory in purple here to the south. It's because we're not done with the snow, and winds are really going to pick up and temperatures will be dropping. So So live Doppler 7 max right now from DuPage back towards Kane and into DeKalb. You can see the snow starting up again. So this is the backside of the system. So these snow showers will continue to push to the east. And as they do, especially north of I-80, it's going to bring another quick round of some snow shower action here into the next couple of hours. Notice our temps near that freezing mark. They continue to drop. So any precipitation here into the remainder of the night and early morning tomorrow falling as all snow. That warm sector of the system is now moving off to the east of us. Colder air is coming crashing in. Winds picking up. We will allow for those snow showers into the early morning hours, becoming a bit more scattered between about 5 and 7 a.m., but still some snow flying around tomorrow, not out of the question. Now, not a lot of snow on the way here overnight. We're talking 1 to 3 inches tops here across our northern counties north of I-88 to the south. A half an inch, a dusting possible. So now through 6 a.m., the last round of snow, a few inches, areas of blowing snow with winds picking up 45 miles per hour. Temperatures now dropping into the 20s. Slick, icy roads expected to develop overnight because of the precipitation that we did receive today. And we're going to start to turn much colder. The coldest air mass yet. These are actual temperatures. There you can see it 20 below of an actual temperature reading right now. This storm system passing to the east, opening up the doors to very cold, dangerous air. We fall through the 20s tomorrow. Wind chills drop below zero. But take a look at the timeline. The coldest air arrives Sunday into Monday. Wind chill values will be dropping 20, 25 below into Monday morning. We are talking about wind chills anywhere from 30 to 35 below zero. Dangerous cold on the way. So we have to be prepared for this. For tonight, temperatures falling again through the 20s. It's going to be a cold one. Some areas of snow, additional light snow accumulations. Slick roads expected. AccuWeather alert back in effect for the stretch of our very cold temperature period, and then back into the teens for the middle to the end of next week, where we increase our snow chances again. But right now, our focus is this cold, guys. It's going to feel brutally cold out there.
Yeah, it definitely is. Those teens look good.
Yeah, no,
Crazy to be saying
warm.
that. Yeah. Remember, you can track this winter weather and the latest conditions anytime using our app. It's free to download in your phone's app store.
Still ahead for us tonight, part of an interstate downstate blocked for hours after a fiery crash involving a semi.
Chicago police need help identifying the suspects wanted for an armed robbery. Surveillance video from the crime last month captured the sound of shots being fired. Clearly hear the gunfire. Then you see people running away. Police say the video is from 80th and Commercial. That's in the South Chicago neighborhood. If you recognize the suspects, call police.
A semi catching fire after a crash involving 2 other cars downstate. It happened this morning on I-57 in Jefferson County. State police say there were injuries but have not released other details. It's still unclear if weather played a role in the wreck.